All right, let's see how this thing works. All right, good evening, everybody. This is Jim, K6SOE, your net control for tonight's amateur television network roll for the year. And if you're not watching directly, please tune in to wcxav.marc.org. Or, if you have to, tune in to YouTube at media space MDARC. So, I got that up and running. It looks like I got a couple people watching YouTube already, and I got 6 people watching the W6CXATV stream, so that's great. So, anyway, is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Hearing none, are there any announcements for the net tonight? Okay, again, hearing none. Roll call follows. We'll go over to Fred, WB6 ASU, and see what's new with him tonight.
Yeah, good evening, Jim and WB6 ASU. Definitely stuck in a swamp. 5.6 inches of rain so far. It is now Lake Acampo. Still a swampo or whatever. Anyway, 45 degrees outside, 66.6 in the shack. I wonder if that means anything. Still have a bench full of non-electronics. Good news is, it's ready for assembly. So tomorrow when things warm up a little bit, I'll probably come in here and start reassembling all the little pieces. That ought to take me a day and a half. Other than that, not a whole lot going on here. We've survived pretty much all the storms. Antennas are all intact. A few trees are not vertical anymore. But with all this moisture, I'm surprised there aren't a whole lot more of them laying on their sides. And let's see, it looks pretty good up on top of Diablo today, for tonight. Doesn't even look wet. So I guess that's working out okay up there. No snow. Alright, catch everybody later. WB6 ASU.
All right, Fred. Thanks for checking in tonight. And your picture's looking good as always. And yeah, that fuel pump is looking mighty familiar on your bench there. You're going to have to put it together and get it back on the tractor there. So hopefully everything will go good there. So, all right. Next on my list is Chris, W6ATV. Let's see if he's got a picture tonight.
I do hope to get some time taken soon here to show you why recently I was not able to get into the feeder. I haven't, I was unable to do that could have been 2 months ago, more I know, and I haven't had time to play with it more. But the really good news is that I've gone into semi-retirement, so I'm only working 1 day or so a week now, and that's only going to be here in the East Bay. The traffic and wearing masks and all that stuff going over to Stanford got too much, and I don't need to anymore. Much rather play with ATV. So maybe I'll be getting video back into the repeater sooner rather than later. Anyway, wish everybody a happy and healthy 2022. Thanks so much, and I will turn it back to you. W6A TV, Chris and Hayford.
All right, Chris. Thank you for the update there. And yeah, working 1 day a week in the East Bay, that sounds like something to keep you out of trouble. And might even be able to afford a TV there. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you during the daytime on the set. So good deal. Thanks for checking in, and hopefully you'll have a prosperous new year, and we'll see you again next week. We hope. So, all right, let's go over to Matthew, N4DLA.
All right, I don't know if anything's showing up. I didn't have time to test my signal. I don't know what the audio's doing, but Happy New Year. Got the Cat in the hat from the N4DLA studios in Orinda. And also Christmas present here. You can see these, but shop lights. New shop lights with the little FCC sticker. We've already tested them, see if they did any QRM and static and noise, whatever, on the HF bands. Didn't check VHF, but usually don't hit the interference on VHF with lights, but who knows. But they have the FCC sticker on them. They're from the Walton family of big box stores. So hopefully those will go in the shack tomorrow, so I don't have to go around during the day with a flashlight to see anything. So looking forward to get those in. And Chris, W6ATV, congratulations on your retirement, your semi-retirement. Hopefully the semi will eventually be deleted and you'll be full-time retired. So good job by you. Congratulations. And also, what else there? Good good signals from WB6ASU and Net Control. And Lake Acampo, I guess it's the Acampo C now. Eventually it's going to work its way that way. Now at the KF6 CVA rain gauge, 21 inches of rain since September the 1st. So that is already twice as much rain as we had all the entire last 20 and 2021, or the 20-2021, whatever the last rainy 12 months of the rainy season were. So already twice as much rain. So bring it on, bring it on. It's nice having a respite from it today. So everybody, Happy New Year, and remember, you can't say 2022 without saying 2020 first. So that's not cool, but we'll see what happens. Everybody be careful out there. Back to you, Jim. K6SOE in the weekly edition of the Mount Diablo Digital Amateur Television Net. The last edition of 2021 from N4DLA Orinda.
All right, Matthew. Thank you for the check-in there tonight. And, yep, you get the tallest hat of the night award so far, for sure. So hopefully you'll be able to party till the sun comes up tomorrow night. So good luck doing that. And we've got Peggy.Cat watching on the stream. So we'll see what happens there. Let's go over to Dave, WB6DTV, see what's new with him tonight. All right. No Dave. Let's go over to Mr. John, W6DTV in Livermore.
I screwed up. Had everything turned on, everything ready to go, and went out in the other room, came in here, and sat down, and you were just calling me, and I realized that I did not power up the HomePod device. So, yeah, I'd have to start from ground zero to get on. So, anyway, just want to wish everybody happy holidays and the best for the new year. And hopefully the new year will be better than the last year, that's for sure. So with that, back to you, Jim 73, everybody. Have a good evening. W6D TV in chilly Livermore.
All right, John, you're not going to get away that easy. You're going to have to check in at the end of the net. You'll have time to do a shutdown and start up again between then and now for sure. So we want to see you before the end of the year. Let's go over to Stan and booted up.
Should be. NJ6E Stan in Sonoma, and it's 40 degrees here, speaking of chilly, and let's see, as I usually do on Thursday afternoon, I watch the BATC net on their fancy set, and usually get some intel on what their project priorities are, and I guess maybe to some of us, like maybe Fred, the top priority project right now is to add a web interface to the Portsdown 4 transceiver, so that the screen would no longer be required. So Dave GKQ showed a demo of what it's did to look like. It wasn't quite working yet, but it's really pretty much just a representation of the buttons that would be on the screen, but they would show up on a web page instead, and then you would use your mouse to click the buttons and I guess your keyboard to enter data, things like that, but then the screen would not be required. So it looks like a headless Portsdown 4 is in the future here, one that's actually supported. So anyway, Happy New Year to all, and I will send it back to net, NJ6E Stan in Sonoma.
All right, Stan. Well, that's a good thing. That yeah, I might have to try something over here myself. So always got plenty of time. So thank you for checking in. Your pictures are always looking good as always. And let's see, I've got a cat up here over my shoulder watching me do my work, so I better do it right. Let's see if Ron is in town. N6GKJ. Okay, no Ron tonight. Let's go over to John in Concord, ND6H.
All right, let's see what happens. Ah, there's the picture. All righty then. Well, good evening, Jim and Nanette. Did have a little interesting contact this morning on FT8, Asiatic Russia on 40 meters. So that was good. That was off the vertical, so the beam I can get to Europe and Asia and stuff with no problem, but lower bands, I think usually I get Japan is a pretty easy one, but anyone beyond that is not likely. Anyways, took a drive up to Diamond Springs this morning and picked up a Jeep for a friend of mine that was up at a shop up there having some work done. And Tony was off work, so she actually did all the driving and whatnot. And it's interesting, they had snow on the ground up there in Diamond Springs, and that's not sure what the altitude is there, but it's not that far up. So to see snow sitting on the ground on the side of the road and stuff as you're driving along that low is pretty unusual. Might be the last time I'm on the air until the end of January, because this coming Tuesday we're supposed to head off to Florida, and I'll be gone until the 25th of January, so we'll see. I may be here Sunday. We'll see how things turn out. Hoping to go do a little flying tomorrow morning. I got some batteries charging, so we'll see what the wind and the clouds are like in the morning, and if it looks good, I'll go do that, because it'll be the last time I'll get a chance to do that with big planes and stuff before we head out. And I think that's pretty much over from over here in Concord. 45 degrees, no wind, cold. It was 82, no, it was 85 in Florida today, so we're hoping that heat cycle there stays for another month. That would be very nice. Jim, thanks for doing the net. John, Concord, ND68.
All right, John. Thank you for checking in, and we'll keep you on the list. We'll make sure that we remember who you are. You can always check in on Echolink on the audio portion of the net, so we'll remember who you are. So, all right. Your signal's looking good as always, audio and video wise. Let's see who's next on my list here. I think I've got Kevin, KK6JPN. All right, no Kevin. At least I can't see him tonight. Let's go over to Bob, WB6KWT. Well, we know that Bob's out there on Sundays, so let's see if my neighbor's on the air tonight. W6MEW. Mike, did you get your tree planted?
Drier weather to get everything up in here. Anyway, thanks for doing the net tonight, neighbor. And this is W6MEW in Eastburg. Back to you, Jim.
All right, Mike. Thanks for checking in tonight. And yeah, we don't want you slipping off the roof. You leave a dent in the sidewalk.
Connecting to Echolink KN6CAM. Connected.
and I'm sure Marilyn would get mad at you too. So, all right, let's go over to Owen, KK6Q, see what's new with him.
Yes. Good evening to you, Jim, and the net out there. Let me see. I would love to go back to Florida. I can deal with the temperatures there. I can carry you back to you, John. I'm just putting the offer out there. I'm jealous. And congratulations on Chris on your getting real close to retirement. 1 day a week is not a lot, so maybe you'll end up getting through that, and you have all 5 days off. I'm there, and I'm loving it. So let's see. So today, kayaked out of Big Break in Oakland and went to Bethel Island, and so that was fun with the group. We had a couple of dead ends because we were in too close to the shore, and some islands and obstacles you have to get out and around, and you have to figure out whatever the channel is that takes you up to Bethel Island. Anyway, we did that. It was just gorgeous out there, no wind, and very flat water as a consequence of that. And so we had some lunch on some docks that were there in Bethel Island, and then we came back. And so the sky was very clear, sunny, just perfect. Any time that we go out in the summer, the wind can be pretty horrendous out there, especially in the afternoon. So this is a very different kind of there to be out there, and it's just fantastic. So other than that, I'll just pass it back to control from KK6U here in Walnut Creek.
All right, Owen, thank you for checking in, and yeah, I'm sure that you might be able to work something out to carry John's bags to Florida. You just might have to sit in the luggage compartment on the way there. That might be a cold trip. So, thank you for checking in. And from there, let's see, I'm K6SOE doing the ATV net, and I don't have too much else to say other than it's been great doing this, and we'll keep doing it, and stay tuned for upgrades on the repeater. And Fred, my power cable conundrum, I figured it out. I looked at the rest end of the web page, and I've got what I need to make it happen. So I got that figured out. So anyway, next on my list is Jerry, KB6T. Let's see what's new with him tonight.
Good evening, Jim and everybody. KC in San Leandro, where it is 48 degrees. And I do get some direct receive of the earth 20% of the time, so not too bad. Every time it happens, I'm happy in here. And spending my time on HF past few days a bit. I was lucky to finish my wire Yagi antenna before the weather got but ago. So, yeah, whenever the solar flux numbers get up higher, they were around 130, 140 a few days back. So I tried to make some Q saws and get a kick out of it. I haven't been doing much of the past few years at all because I didn't have any real antenna in here. I just had an end-fed dipole that was kind of laying up on the roof and couldn't hear much on that. And the Christmas, I had a friend of mine in here, another Czech fellow from Monterey. He spent 3 days with me in here, and so we had a pretty good time. He's a good musician, so we were playing 2 pianos in here and have a pretty good time. That's about all I can think of right now, so I'll send it back to you, KB6B in San Leandro.
Okay, Jerry, thank you for checking in tonight. Your picture's looking good as always. And, yeah, I see that you're getting the signal back from the hill just a little bit there on the monitor, so. All right, thank you for checking in. Let's see if my other neighbor is around. Cal, K6VT. Are you on 2 meters or TV tonight? All right, no Cal, so. Okay, that's the list as I have it. I'm going to go back to John, W6DTV, see if he's get rebooted and got his hop egg turned on there. We'll go over to Livermore. Over.
Yeah, as long as I keep tapping on this thing, it might work. There it goes. And I did notice something just tonight when I was rebooting this. On this DATV Express board, there's, what is there, 3 lights or 4 lights on the transmitter on the right hand side of the board. The 2 bottom lights kind of blink. The top light is on solid, and when that top light goes out, this thing drops. So I'm sure that's some kind of indication. I have no idea what that indication is because I don't know what those lights say and I can't read it right now. But if I stop tapping this, like right now, it just went out. And if I just ever so lightly tap on the board, everything is happy and that light stays on. So I guess this thing is going to have to go up on the bench and go under the microscope. I'll have to look for something on the board that looks wrong. But anyway, so I made it in the last net of the year. And once again, wish everybody happy holidays and everybody for a better upcoming year. Back to you, Jim, W6D TV.
All right, John. You got a wonderful check-in as long as you keep your finger on that. So, yeah, sounds like you might be zeroing in on your intermittent there. That if the vibration from tapping on everything else echoes over to that board, and you've done everything to everything else other than that board, that might be what's the matter. So, good luck. I got my fingers crossed for you, and we'll hope that we can see you continuously in the next year. So, thanks for checking in, and I think Matthew just reminded us that you didn't have 2 meters. So, anyway, such is life in a big city. Any other video check-ins, missed or late at this time, come right on ahead. All right. Well, that's the video portion of the net as we have it. Let's go over to audio check-ins. We'll go audio check-ins Alpha through Golf, A through G. This is Jim, K6SOE, doing the ATV net. Hotel through Nancy. Hotel through Nancy. Audio check-ins. Oscar through Sierra. Oscar through Sierra. All right, good evening. Are you watching the net tonight? Whoop, we missed him before he could check in there. Let's see, check-ins Tango through Zulu. Tango through Zulu. All right, let's see here. I saw we had about 4 or 5 people looking at YouTube, and we got 6 people looking at BATC. We got Bernie AF6 or AF9 US. That's an upside down 6. AF9 US. Bernie, thanks for being there. Mike W6MEW. And Chris, W6ATV. Thank everybody for watching, and we'll see everybody again next year. And let's see, I guess you can tune in on January 2nd, 2022. That's 1/2/22. A lot of 2s. At 9 a.m. for the ATV bathrobe net. And Tuesdays at 6 p.m. or come back here at 8 p.m. on Thursdays and watch the fun. Or if you want to dive into the hobby, it's that expensive. Got hardware, just wait for people to use. So get a hold of me, K6SOE at ARRL.net, and we can make it happen. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and it's been a fun 2021, and I'm going to have more fun on 2022 for sure. I'll say 7-3, good night, and return the repeaters to normal operation. K6SOE.